Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bianca Belair is one of the top stars in the WWE women's division, having had a remarkable career thus far. However, the EST has been away from the ring for the past few months. She has not competed inside the squared circle since WrestleMania 41. Since then, a lot of fans have been wondering what exactly happened with the multi-time women's champion. Belair is currently not wrestling due to a finger injury that she sustained during her triple threat match against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky at the Show of Shows. During a recent interview on Inside with Chris Van Vliet, the 36-year-old revealed that she sustained the injury while performing a triple German suplex at WrestleMania 41. As Bianca Belair executed the move, her hand got stuck underneath the eradicator, with Ripley's weight crashing onto her hand. She confirmed breaking multiple fingers, with reports indicating that at least one finger was fractured in 3 places and the joint was affected. This very injury that the EST sustained in April has prevented her from wrestling since then. Although Bianca Belair has been away from in-ring action, she has remained active in non-wrestling roles. The 36-year-old performed the role of a special guest referee in the no-holds-barred match between Jade Cargill and Naomi at WWE Evolution. It will be interesting to see what the future holds for the multi-time women's champion. WWE is set to host the biggest edition of SummerSlam this year at MetLife Stadium, and Triple H is going all out to make it a star-studded extravaganza. While Bianca Belair will not compete at the show due to her injury, she could appear in a non-wrestling role at the annual summer event. Belair may have a collaborative segment with Cardi B, as the two have been featured in the promotional materials for the biggest party of the summer. Besides, the popular rapper will be the host for SummerSlam 2025. It is a role that typically involves high-profile segments, introductions, or storyline involvement to enhance the event's mainstream appeal. While Cardi B and Bianca Belair's past connection provides a natural opportunity for a non-wrestling segment, such as a promotional skit, a backstage interaction, or a joint appearance to hype the crowd, WWE may capitalize on the two stars' prior chemistry to create a moment, giving rise to huge buzz. With the company going all out for SummerSlam this year, there is a high chance that WWE will find a way to feature the EST at the grand event. Bianca Belair's absence from WWE programming in recent weeks has sparked a wave of speculation among fans and insiders alike. Once a dominant presence on both Raw and SmackDown, the EST of WWE has seemingly disappeared from in-ring action with little to no explanation from the company. Her growing fan base has been vocal across social media, asking the same question. Why isn't Bianca Belair wrestling in WWE anymore? The truth behind her absence appears to be a complex combination of creative decisions, injury concerns, and personal priorities, all of which are now coming to light as WWE navigates a post-WrestleMania landscape filled with shifting narratives, emerging stars, and controversial booking calls. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Bianca Belair is not injured to the extent some rumors have suggested. While it's true she's been wrestling with a nagging knee issue for the better part of 2025, sources close to WWE medical staff say it isn't a career-threatening injury. Rather, it's a chronic condition being managed conservatively, which prompted officials and Belair herself to decide on an extended rest period. WWE's head of talent relations, in a recent closed-door meeting, reportedly supported this decision, recognizing the importance of long-term health over short-term gains. But while her physical status plays a role in her absence, insiders reveal that it isn't the primary reason she's off TV. The more pressing matter may be rooted in creative limbo. Following her high-profile tag team partnership with Jade Cargill and the high-stakes WrestleMania 41 fallout, Belair reportedly voiced concerns about being sidelined in storylines that lacked depth or long-term vision. While Jade Cargill surged forward into solo feuds and high-octane matchups, Belair was left in a supporting role, a position she felt didn't align with her established stature as a former multi-time champion and one of the most marketable female superstars in the company. Sources backstage say Bianca had multiple meetings with Triple H and WWE's creative department to discuss her future trajectory. Despite efforts to craft a compelling feud leading into SummerSlam, conflicting visions on how to book Belair reportedly led to a creative stalemate. Triple H is said to have preferred using Belair in a transitional role to elevate younger talent like Lyra Valkyria or Tiffany Stratton, while Belair's camp was pushing for another championship run to solidify her legacy. With neither side willing to compromise, WWE made the call to temporarily pull her from weekly TV, framing it as a personal break while reassessing her next storyline arc. Behind the scenes, Bianca Belair has been anything but idle. Alongside husband Montez Ford, she has been involved in promotional work for WWE's upcoming projects, including the new reality series, WWE Home Turf, which is expected to spotlight the real lives of superstar couples. Belair's charisma and presence made her a top pick for the show, and filming has reportedly conflicted with several SmackDown and Raw tapings. Additionally, Belair has been working on expanding her business ventures outside the ring. Her successful fitness brand, EST Athletics, is gearing up for a national rollout with a full line of gear, supplements, and wellness content. It's clear WWE still values her as a top-tier star, but the focus seems to be momentarily off in-ring action and more on building Bianca Belair into a crossover brand ambassador in the mold of John Cena and The Rock. However, not all fans are convinced this move is good for WWE's women's division. Critics argue that pulling Belair, arguably the most consistent and crowd-pleasing performer of the past 3 years, from TV weakens the overall product. With Rhea Ripley out due to injury and Becky Lynch reportedly nearing the end of her WWE contract, Belair's absence creates a gaping void in the main event scene. Even more frustrating to fans is the fact that WWE has not offered an official on-screen explanation. No storyline injury, no backstage attack, no draft-related movement, nothing. For a performer as important as Belair, the silence has been deafening, leaving fans to fill in the blanks with speculation, frustration, and fear. Some wild theories have surfaced, including the idea that Belair is in talks with Hollywood producers for a breakout film role, or even eyeing a temporary run in AEW as part of a groundbreaking interpromotional deal. While there is zero evidence to support these rumors, it highlights just how much WWE's failure to communicate has fueled the mystery. Wrestling veterans have started to chime in as well. WWE Hall of Famer Booker T recently addressed the situation on his podcast, stating, "If you've got someone like Bianca Belair, who's proven time and time again she can carry a brand, you don't let her sit on the sidelines. That's just not smart business." He added that he believes Belair's return needs to be monumental, not just a backstage segment or a random match, but a real moment that reignites her momentum. Fellow wrestler and former rival Bayley also showed support for Belair in a recent interview, calling her one of the most important superstars of this generation, and suggesting that WWE fans might be in for something huge regarding Belair's comeback. One person who's remained quiet through all of this is Bianca Belair herself. Her social media presence has shifted away from wrestling content in recent weeks, focusing more on motivational posts, workout clips, and business promotions. But in a now-deleted tweet, posted just 2 days after her last SmackDown appearance, Belair wrote, "Sometimes stepping back is the only way to step up." Fans immediately speculated the tweet was aimed at WWE creative, with some even suggesting it might be the start of a real-life contract standoff. But WWE has reportedly denied that Belair is in any sort of contract dispute, with internal documents showing she's signed through mid-2026. Another important layer to this story is the ongoing transformation of WWE's women's division under Triple H. Since taking over creative control, Triple H has introduced new faces, including Roxanne Perez, Blair Davenport, and Lola Vice, while giving more screen time to underutilized names like Chelsea Green and Alba Fire. While the move is refreshing for the division's depth, it has led to complaints that proven stars like Belair, Asuka, and even Bayley are being pushed aside to make way for the next wave. In a business where timing is everything, the temporary sidelining of Bianca Belair may simply be the unfortunate result of too many moving parts. WWE insiders have stated that Bianca Belair's return has been penciled in for a late SummerSlam or early fall push, potentially aligning her with a major storyline shift involving the women's world titles. One rumor floating around is that WWE may pair her with a surprise ally, possibly the returning Charlotte Flair or even a babyface Jade Cargill, in a faction-style feud against damaged CTRL or a newly formed heel alliance. If that's the case, WWE may be playing the long game with Belair, keeping her off-screen long enough to build anticipation for a shocking return. This strategy has worked before, most notably with Becky Lynch's surprise comeback at SummerSlam 2021, and could be WWE's way of protecting Belair's star aura until the moment is just right. Still, fans remain concerned that prolonged absence, no matter how strategic, can do more harm than good. WWE audiences are notoriously quick to move on, especially in the fast-paced era of weekly streaming content and social media buzz. With stars like Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton gaining serious momentum, WWE runs the risk of unintentionally phasing out one of its biggest assets. The company must tread carefully in balancing fresh opportunities with protecting established stars. Bianca Belair is more than just another wrestler. She represents a generation of performers who combine athleticism, charisma, and marketability in a way that transcends the wrestling ring. Her success has helped redefine what it means to be a WWE superstar in the modern era. An era where visibility, authenticity, and business savvy matter just as much as match quality. Whether she's appearing on The Tonight Show, running a fitness empire, or headlining WrestleMania, Belair is WWE's blueprint for the future. So, why isn't Bianca Belair wrestling in WWE anymore? The truth is a mixture of reasons. A manageable injury, creative frustration, outside ventures, and perhaps a tactical play by WWE to rebuild anticipation. What's clear is that her absence is being felt by fans, by peers, and by a women's division that's searching for its next leader. As SummerSlam approaches and WWE continues to evolve, the pressure to bring Belair back into the spotlight grows stronger. Whether it's in the form of a surprise return, a massive heel turn, or a dream match that resets the division's hierarchy, Bianca Belair's next move will be one of the most anticipated moments in WWE's immediate future. And when she finally steps back through that curtain, one thing is certain: the EST will remind everyone why she's the strongest, the fastest, the toughest, and the absolute best. WWE can delay her return, but they can't deny her legacy. The truth is, Bianca Belair's story in WWE is far from over. It may just be entering its most important chapter yet. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.